Alright guys, Darren again. Right now we're running in manual mode. This video is going to be to show you guys how to go from manual to auto mode again, one more time. And we are going to concentrate on auto tuning our PID to run a more consistent temperature value from the thermocouple. Alright, so I'm going to grab the phone here and pan in. Okay, so as you can see, like from the last video, you can see the little run lights on. That's an indicator we're in manual mode. All right, the out light's blinking, a steady little blink. That's letting us know that that's how often this element's firing. So we're going to go into our menu options. Press and hold the set button. All right, so we have our input settings. We're not worried about that. We're going to go to our output settings. Okay, once you get to the output settings, we're going to hit the left arrow button. All right, our control, PID, on, off, our Autotune, PID. Okay, so what we're going to want to do here is we're going to go back through and we're going to go to our Autotune. Now we're going to hit set, heat, cool. We're heating right now. Run manual. Now we want to be, for auto tune, we want to be in auto. So hit the up or down arrow button so you get to automatic. Now we're going to hit our set button back to our main menu. Now you notice the little run light went off. That lets us know that we are not in manual mode anymore. We are in automatic mode. We're running at about 206. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in at 206 degrees. Now you notice we're flashing AT, Auto Tune. So what we're doing right now is we are figuring the amount of power, which right now I have a 5500 watt element hooked up to my 10-gallon pot. So this little computer here is figuring and doing the calculations on how much power I have going to my pot based on the temperature up here from my thermal well and my thermocouple, which is hooked in at the top of my head here. You always want it at the top of the vapor path. And you can see the little outlight here. It's telling you when it's kicking on. So right now it's doing the math. It's saying, okay, we're kicking on, kicking off. I want to hold this set temperature at 206. That's exactly what I want. I don't want to go over. I don't want to go under. So it's doing the math on how often it needs to kick this element on to go to maintain that set temperature. If you're running a straight pot still, without a thumper, not running any reflux, you can't beat running in PID mode, in automatic mode, especially if you auto-tune your PID before you, or as you run. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys watch this for a second. I'm gonna come back. You can see the outlight went on because its temperature dropped down. Basically, it's bracketing. Temperature's going to go up. It's going to cut off. Temperature's going to go down, and it's going to figure out exactly where it needs to be to hold that constant temperature. Now, in automatic mode, just a note, if you are running either a deflaminator, my deflaminator's turned off right now, or you're running a big whiskey helmet, there's a lot of air circulation. I've got a little breeze coming through here, so the air is going to cool this down quite a bit. If you're running a deflaminator or a big column with bubble plates or a lot of packing, it's going to put a whole lot of cold liquid back into your pot, which is going to cause the temperature to rapidly change over and over and over again, which is one of those reasons that manual mode is better for running that kind of a situation. But since I don't have anything running, and even with this whiskey helmet, you can see it's starting to dial in a little bit better. It just said it finished auto tuning, so it's going to hold now within, a couple degrees. It's going to hold good. You can go up or down on your temperature based on your output. We're just at a very slight drip right now, and as the element kicks on, but it's going to give me all the alcohol that will boil off at that point. You can see the element starting to flash on and off right now to heat it back up and shut off. So that is auto-tuning your PID. And you can see it shut off that time at 206. It's still learning. Temperature's going to go up, but its bracketing is going to get much closer as it continues to run. And you're going to be able to hold a very solid temperature. Generally, if you give it enough time, you're going to be able to hold within a degree of whatever your set value is.